Hello everybody and welcome back to William's Warhammer World, and today is Tuesday, so from now on my channel it's going to be Tactical Tuesdays. Yes, I know, I love alliteration, and soon so will you. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite HQ in the Eldar army, which is Asurmen. He is a Phoenix Lord of great power, but with great power comes a great point cost. He's very expensive, almost that of a Land Raider, and to be very effective you really need to run him with a Farseer with Fortune and Guide. Now, when you think of a powerful HQ, you're thinking of someone with a power weapon, which he does, and a way to cause instant death, and he can cause instant death with his sort of pseudo force sword. However, you don't make the leadership test, your opponent makes the leadership test, and if they fail, they die. It's not very great. It's actually not that great at all, this dire sword. However, it's something, and it's there, and it doesn't, cause you don't have to waste a warp charge to use it. Now, his base stats is that like every other Phoenix Lord, which is pretty phenomenal. And except that Asurmen comes with a 4+ invulnerability save called Battle Fate, which is none of the other Phoenix Lords get. And he also has Internal Warrior like all the other Phoenix Lords. Now, when I said that he's really good when you work with a Farseer, is now with the 6th edition new rules that the closest model takes the wounds. So you throw him in a unit with a Farseer and cast Fortune on it. And Fortune allows him to re-roll all fail saves. So you throw Asurmen up front, and there he has a 2+ re-rollable armor save, and he also has Internal Warrior. So this guy can soak up firepower. I mean, the amount of firepower that people have to throw into him is ridiculous. He can be doubled out, and his AP2 weapons are the only thing that can pierce him. And if they do pierce him with an AP2 weapon, he has a 4 invulnerability save that is also re-rollable. So he's just really great now. But the true strength comes with bringing a Farseer too. So it's kind of like 300 points to bring him and a Farseer. However, it is totally worth it, I think, now. If you're going to go with the Dire Avenger route, which I do in my army, I have to bring this. Today I played against an opponent who used what is it? The new Noise Marines with the AP3 weapon, and I took every single shot and didn't take any wounds, and he was just so frustrated. And then I was able to come out and just annihilate the next 2 units with my supporting troops. What also Asurmen has is he's a Dire Avenger, so he's automatically an Exarch of the Dire Avengers. So therefore he gets both Exarch powers, Blaze Storm and Defend. Blaze Storm allows you to shoot an additional shot, but you can't shoot in the next phase. So if you're going to Blaze Storm, make sure you can either hop into your vehicle and run away, or you're assaulting that turn. With Asurmen, he has 5 shots and he hits on 2s. So that's with Guide from the Farseer, you're pretty much hitting all the time. And what makes him even better is Defend. So in close combat, anybody in base model with a Dire Avenger loses 1 attack to a minimum of 1, which is really good. And you have Asurmen sitting up there tanking. It's pretty much an immovable object. It's really hard to get past Asurmen, and in close combat he's not anything to sniff at either. Besides the point that he doesn't have an AP2 weapon like Necron Lords and let's say an Archon with a Huskblade, but he does have an AP2 weapon and it can cause instant death, so it's not that bad. He also has a lot of other stuff going for him. For example, he has his wrist-mounted Avenger catapults don't count against him, and it gives him 4 shots. He also is an independent character, and he has disciples. That means when he joined a unit of 9 Avengers, they are fearless. And fearless isn't bad like it used to be in 5th edition. It's actually really good because it means that this unit is going to stay in combat for a while, unless they're directing all their attacks towards the dire Avengers, which aren't really that bad in close combat either, with their 4-up saves and initiative 5. So he also has fleet, which fleet really doesn't matter in this edition. It's not as good as it used to be, but he still has it. It's still there. So I love Asurmen. I love him as a flavor. I love him as a character now. They said that you really need to bring him with a 1-2 punch. Excuse me, with a Farseer. But yeah, try it out. It's a little bit of a little thing I learned, kind of like the Harlequin Death Star. If you guys heard of that, it's a bunch of Harlequins with an Archon with a 2-up Shadowfield and Vol Save up in the front. The thing with that is that the Archon can be instant death and the toughness is only 3. However, Asurmen cannot be instant death and he is toughness 4. So there you have it. That's my little overview of Asurmen and why I like him, and why I think if you are playing with dire Avengers, or if you want to have an immovable, objective holding, unstoppable force, or immovable object rather, you need to bring Asurmen. So that's just my 2 cents of Asurmen and my little tactical about him. If you have anything to add, please feel free to leave a comment. And the little thing to try out, if you wanted a unit for me to make a tactical on next week, I have 2 units I'm going to want to go over. I have the Kronos Paint Engine. It's a little modification model I made from the old Talents of Dark Eldar. Vote for that if you want that. Or we can have Duke Silicus. It's another mod character. It's an independent character from the Dark Eldar as well. So whoever wins, I'll do a tactical on that unit. And subscribe and like the videos. And I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you learned something. And if not, then I'm sorry, but I'll try harder next time. Thanks for watching.